Hello everyone, Sada Recons here, and today I'm bringing you guys a domination game on the map Kowloon, one of the maps in the First Strike DLC map pack, and today I'll be using a Commando with Red Dot, Sleight of Hand, Hardline, and Ninja, as well as Semtex Concussion and Claymore. Now in this game it's not so much about the gameplay itself, more like topics related to the game, but not the gameplay itself again. Before I get into those topics, I would like to say that I'm really sorry for not posting a video for 5 days, or was it 4 to 5 days, but I've been really busy with school lately, so I never really paid too much attention to my YouTube channel. So I'm sorry you guys have been stuck with those 4 old videos, 2 of them considering to be bonus clips, which weren't the best. So I'm really sorry for that, but I hope throughout the days I'll be posting commentaries and really entertaining gameplay rather than once a week or something. So I'll try to do my best. But for me, school comes first. So when school comes first, video games have to be left last. And as well, that includes my YouTube channel. Now, aside from that, I'd like to give my opinion on the First Strike DLC map pack. Now, the First Strike DLC map pack has been released for the Xbox 360 about a month or so ago. Not too long ago for the PS3, I say about a week. Now, a month is not too bad, to get good gameplay from, but, from my experience, I think the map pack was really worth the money. It's really playable, and I just like it so much because it's just a whole new environment, and Treyarch has did a great job. I give them props for that, and all those neat little tweaks they added to it. Like, for example, in Kowloon, the zipline, it's something you never seen in a Call of Duty game or a map overall. I was just really impressed with that, and especially the intro. By the intro, I mean, when you really join in the game, when you select the class, when a plane flies over the buildings, flies over you, that's really impressive. I really was surprised with that. Props to Treyarch for that. And but aside from that, Kowloon is just like one of those okay maps because I like it because you can just roam around rooftops, without caring the world, and I just really like it for that. But I just like it because there's too many buildings, and when there's more buildings, leads to more campers, and more campers leads to more frustration in the map. So, unless you even know the map really well, even know the routes and where most players will be sitting in, then you should be okay. But if you're the kind of person who hasn't had too much experience with this map, then you might frustrate a bit with it a bit, but it won't be too big of a problem. It's not too many campers, aside from that main middle building that everybody likes to go to. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just like, yeah, it's just a building where everybody likes to go to most of the time. And now, aside from that, the next map is Discovery. Now, Discovery is my least favorite map. I'm not saying it's a terrible map, it sucks or it's ridiculous or anything, but I just never really got too much playtime with it, in which I really dislike it. But again, I just don't, I'm not saying I hate it, but it's like my least favorite. So nothing much more to say about Discovery, other than it is another snow-based map, which I wish, I don't mind snow-based maps, but I wish they could have created something else. Discovery has a different environment than a snowy environment. And aside from that, the next map is Berlin Wall. Now, Berlin Wall is my favorite map of all from the First Strike DLC map pack. I like it because it's East Berlin versus West Berlin. It has a war-like environment to it, which I really like. I don't want something that's too cartoony or anything, just like Nuketown, for example. It's like too many colors, looks too animated. I like something that's like, a war-like environment that's, everything's destroyed. It just feels so much like war, and which Berlin Wall has into it. So that's what I really like it for, and especially when you have the sentry guns. When you jump into No Man's Land and you have the sentry guns watching you, especially with a smoke grenade, you can't not get passed by. And it's just really impressive with what they did. I didn't realize how they came up with these ideas. It's just, I was satisfied with it. I was amazed. It's really worth the money for the map pack. And aside from that, last map is Stadium. Now, Stadium actually, I really like it because it's like a really colorful map compared to other maps that don't have much color to it, like Kowloon and Berlin Wall, as well as Discovery. And I just like it because, again, it has so many colors. But I wish, one thing that did kind of disappoint me is that although it's called Stadium and has an ice hockey rink, it's not really revolved around the stadium itself. More like, outside of the stadium. Like, if you want to create a map, like Terminal for Modern Warfare 2, it does incorporate, planes, and you do play in a terminal. It's not like you play outside of the terminal. And for Stadium is one of those maps where you play outside of the stadium. You don't really play. There's like not too many action inside the stadium, in which I wish it could have been like mostly inside the stadium, like just the building itself, no outside, nothing, just the stadium itself. Now that's pretty much my opinion overall for the First Strike DLC map pack. I really suggest you guys buy it. So aside from that, next topic. Next topic is sensitivity. Now sensitivity is like sort of a big deal to a lot of gamers because they just don't know what's best for them, whether high sensitivity or low sensitivity. Now, what I think it's play on an average sensitivity, play on half and half. I started off with 3 back in Call of Duty 4 days, but then I went off to 8, since Modern Warfare 2. But now in Black Ops, it switches off between an 8 and a 5. 8 because, with the high sensitivity, well, let me give you the difference between a high sensitivity and a low sensitivity. And, okay, let's see how this goes. Let's see. A low sensitivity, basically, you'll be more accurate with your shots and everything. But I kind of like a high sensitivity because if you're used to it really well, then you'll be able to do the things that a player with a low sensitivity wouldn't be able to do, which is turn on others. And you really, play the game aggressively, and like you just have that really good advantage over other players who play on low sensitivity again. And with low sensitivity, you'll be more accurate with your shots, which is one thing I do like about low sensitivity. But then you won't be able to turn on others, and it'll be kind of hard. When your enemies around you, the power behind you, it will be kind of hard and really be slow for you to pick off your enemy. So high sensitivity is more preferable for me. Well, that's my opinion. Again, it's preferable on your opinion. What do you like the most? What do you feel most comfortable with? That's all I'd say. What do you feel more comfortable with? A low sensitivity or a high sensitivity? I'm fine with the high sensitivity myself. I play on 8. I'm fine with it, but you guys could try it out yourself and let me know what you think. So again, I'm fine with it. I don't need, I really do not need others' opinions. I'm fine. I really do not mind at all. So yeah, that's pretty much all I can say about sensitivity. Now let's see. Last minute of the game, class setups. I've been sticking with the same class setups for a while now, considering that I'm only using hardlines that I have Ninja, Commando, FAMAS, and so on. But I really like to change it up a bit, switch it up a notch, and try out new class setups from others that really work out well and earn them, really good games. And let me know in the comments below, what's your class, what's your favorite class, pretty much, and is it a good class, is it a bad class, what do you think of it, and do you think I should try it out? Just let me know what's a good class setup. I would like to know because I want to try something out new. I don't want to stick with the same old class until Modern Warfare 3. I like to try different setups for Modern Warfare 3. So aside from that, the game's about wrapping up here, and the game has ended for that matter. And the final score is 34-11. Not the best score, but I did enjoy this game. It was really exhilarating. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and bye.